Fourth law of motion, gravitation. Motion. Motion is described as any object which is moving with an interval of time is called motion. And there are two types of motion: displacement and distance. Distance is the longest path taken by an object. Displacement is the shortest path taken by an object. Speed and velocity. The rate of change of distance is called speed. It is denoted by d and its SI unit is meter per second. Velocity. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. It is denoted by v and its SI unit is same as speed, and that is meter per second. And acceleration. Acceleration is the product of mass and velocity. Mass and weight. Mass is the sum of the matter present in a body, present in an object. And weight. Weight is the force exerted on a body by the earth. And acceleration is the product of mass and velocity. If there is no mass, there will not be acceleration. And if there is no velocity, there will not be acceleration. And momentum. Momentum is the product of acceleration and mass. And if there is not mass, there will not be momentum. Momentum is denoted by B. Its SI unit is kg meter per square. Kg meter per square second square. And acceleration is denoted by small a. Its SI unit is kg meter per second. And law of motion. There are three laws of motion given by Newton. It is also called Newton's three law of motion. The first law of motion is any object cannot change its state of rest or an uniform motion until an external unbalanced force exerted on it. And the second law of motion is force is the product of mass. Force is the product of mass and acceleration. And the third law and the second law states that force is directly proportional to the mass product of mass and acceleration. And the third law of motion is that every object has an equal and opposite reaction. Gravitation. You have heard about that Newton, a person called Newton was sitting under a tree. An apple falling on fall on his head, and he thought that why this apple never go in air and in the left or in the right, why it come toward the ground. And then he give an formula called gravitational force. Gravitational force is equal to G into m mass first and mass second divided by distance square. And gravity and gravitation. Gravity is the gravitational force exerted by the earth. It is just used for the gravitational force exerted by earth. Gravity is just used for this gravitational force. Newton states that every object in this universe attract each other by a force called gravitational force. This gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of mass or product of their mass, and inversely proportional to the distance between them. Thank you.